Well, hey howdy hey there, my beautiful servant. I hope that training fish sticks over there hasn't been too aimless of a task for you. That poor dolt doesn't seem to understand how we dragons do anything around here.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
Ugh, just watch where you're going, Outlander. Yeah, if he keeps trying to act like we're all monsters, he's gonna end up getting turned into dragon food. Yeah, I know I can't have that. I still have to get some answers from him. About the state of the Mer Kingdom, and about that necklace and song he had. Those are things not even any of the dragons here besides me and my sister should know about. And some finned and gilled fishman on legs is walking around sporting symbols of royal dragonkin? One way or another, I'm gonna figure out how he has and knows these things. I just hope by the end of it, a new treaty I'm working on, as the king, will go through. Well, I may have called the court together to discuss making deals with the Avians of Elvira or the Half-Bloods of the Sanctuary. If the council says yes, that's one small step towards letting outsiders have more freedoms here in the Sky Palace. One more step towards me being able to let everyone know how much I admire and adore you for the amazing person you are. Because I want to show everyone that not all humans are vile and corrupt. And you're the proof of that. You made me fall for you. So why can't I show that? The old laws were meant for war. And I'm not sure I care much for that. Little by little, I will make sure that you won't have to pretend to be a servant in my kingdom just so that we could still be with each other. I mean that. I like you too much to want to see you have to put on a facade every time our eyes meet across the dining hall, or when you walk past me in the throne room. I want to be able to lock eyes with you and know that everything about me, about you, about us, is the same as when I dragged you all the way up to that fortress above the mountains over your village. Which is why I may have made some free time this evening. Come with me to the balcony. Yeah. Look. See the flat mountain just on the horizon over there? Well, between that one and the next one to it is a natural hot spring. You can thank one of my childhood friends, General Dahlia, for that. Yeah, you've met her. Dark skin, snow white hair, and scales. Constantly has a mean look on her face. Yeah, that one. Well, yeah, she found it on one of her scouting missions and has not told anyone else but yours truly about it. And guess what? You and I are gonna fly right over there and see if it's everything she said it was. Yep. As usual, I'm going to spend all of my free time frolicking with you wherever I see fit. I'm the king now. If I want to go bathe in the hot springs with a beautiful little thing like yourself, I'll damn well do as I please. Try not to get spoiled by getting pampered too much by the most powerful royal on this continent. Yeah, that's me. Now, hold on. And here we are. And would you look at that? Right where she said it would be. A beautiful, natural hot spring. Oh god, it's been so many years since I've just relaxed in one of these things. In dragon history, they used to be pretty sacred places, actually. Rare, too. We were told that the magma under the surface that heated the water was sparked by the first dragons of old who lived in the volcanoes and all that. And that any dragon who bathes in one of these hot springs is partaking in the warmth of the ancestors' fire, guiding us, keeping us warm in the winter, and replenishing our bodies with the flames of the first Red Dragon King, Cindeverus. My great-great-great-grandfather. I wonder if those stories are true. Well, perhaps we'll see. And there's no other person that I would want to remember this trip with than you. Now, enough of nostalgia. Time for us to test the water. Well, don't blush too much. I'm not getting all these royal clothes wet. Well, then turn around if you want. Here, I'll even look this way, and you can use my wings as a curtain. Just tell me when you're in, so I don't have to blind you with a bit more than just my tail. Well, go on. I'm not just gonna stand out here butt-ass naked until you give me the signal. I'm freezing. Yeah, this is a mountain pass, not exactly a summer spot. And I'm a bit exposed at the moment. Wait. You're in the water already, aren't you? Oh, ha, funny. You know, if you just wanted to stare at my ass for a little bit, you could have just asked nicely. Oh, hell yes, this feels amazing. Remind me to give Dolly a raise after this one. Damn. After running a kingdom for a few weeks, it's nice to just lay back and get cozy in a warm bath with a cutie like yourself. This beats those chamber showers in the castle by far. I can just feel every muscle in my body loosen up, even the ones in my wings. How do you feel, gorgeous? Yeah, the perks of being the king, I guess. Getting access to all the best spots in your kingdom. Why do I get the feeling that now that I know about this place, Cassie is gonna figure out and turn it into a resort for all of her boyfriends? Oh yeah, she's a heartbreaker, that one. My sister went a bit more on the wild side after that hag cursed her a few years back. Cass just fucked with the wrong village, and this human witch named Cersei Fane put a pretty fucked up spell on her. You see that invocation mark on her lower stomach? Yeah, I'll let you put two and two together on what that means. I'm still trying to look into ways I can help her get it removed. We fight a lot, but I still love my sister, and I want to help her. She's the only true family I have left besides my mother. And I don't even consider Linus and his father anywhere close to family. Too much of a prick. But yeah, that's all the shit my family had to deal with since my dad passed. So this, relaxing in a hot spring with my one true love, it really helps. And speaking of my one true love, remember when I told you about how dragon nobles show their affection to their lovers? Well, I know you won't get to wear this much around the castle, but I just can't wait to see what it would look like on you. I made you a dragon's heart necklace. Here. Yeah, it's made of gold and crimson metal with a little tinge of garnet in the middle. And this is a sign of how devoted I am to loving you for the rest of my days. Yeah, here. Allow me to put it on you. There. Wow. You. I. I'm sorry, I don't think I have the words to describe how wonderful you look right now. A pricey gemstone for a priceless love. It was worth it, in my opinion. You have brought light back into my world when I was at the darkest of times. I was crying and enraged and alone in that fortress until you decided to try and take a peek at this beast of scales and fire. And for that, I'm eternally grateful. One of these days, remind me to find and thank your grandmother. If it wasn't for her filling your head with all those stories of humans and dragons of old, we may never have met. Which reminds me, my grandfather had this old story he told to us back when he was drunk at a feast many years ago. Back when the castle was open to all races and there wasn't much conflict, there was this one human woman he said had a long braid over her shoulder that barged up into the castle and demanded to have an audience with the Blood King. She was told to be a great warrior woman who fought in the arenas for fun and whipped my grandfather into shape in the olden days. She was even the maid of honor at his wedding to my grandmother. I wonder. You know what, Ad? It's probably just a coincidence. Either way, I am going to make the most of the rest of this trip with you. And that starts by getting one of those kisses from you. My beautiful little treasure.